In this special episode of Sunday Night News, I'll be asking Mike what he thinks of the Car Rarity Changes and what to expect in the future changes. Welcome to Sunday Night Top Drives News. My name is Jennifer. It's been another slow news week. There is a tri-series for the Mitsubishi MIEV Evolution 2, and the Gunter's Collection Challenge series is wrapping up. Make sure you claim your daily Advent Calendar reward, so you don't run out of days at the end. There's nothing else new for me to report this weekend. Instead, I'm going to ask Mike a few questions about the recent car rarity changes, and then you can have your say in the comments below. Hi Mike. First, do you want to tell us what you think about Wave 1 of the car rarity changes?
Yes, hi. Honestly, all in all, nothing good. I think we've lost some key uncommons into the rares. Some are crazy high up in the rares as well. I think it's a worrying sign for the other rarities. Seeing a lot of the useful standard tyre cars jump up big jumps in our queue means we could be seeing that in the higher rarities. The whole standard tyre meta could be moving up, which for the Ultras and Epics is wrong, but for the legendary standard tyre cars, it absolutely could be the death of them. They can't compete with the standard tyre Epics and certainly not with the four-wheel drive performance tyre cars. Moving them up in our queue would be insane.
Right, so what car changes that happened in Wave 1 do you think will make the biggest impact in the game?
Obviously players are annoyed by the Autozam and the Mighty Boy. Both were great RQ savers on karting tracks and the smaller twisty stuff. But jumping so far up in the rares, they must have lost their usefulness. The Nissan Leaf Nismo was also a great car, very useful, and now totally crushed. It's way too high RQ, it won't be able to compete with the other performance tyre cars around RQ 39 or even 35.
There is talk of a new algorithm to decide on the RQ of a car. Any thoughts?
Yes, I don't know how the old decisions were made. I don't think we have any real detail to show us how the new RQs are set. But what I do know is that either system needs human intervention. We have Top Drive's records, which is a great resource for showing us which cars stand out and which cars fall behind. I presume Hutch have their own analysis software to show the outlying cars. Once those cars are identified, it shouldn't necessarily mean they move our queue. Having a Suzuki Mighty Boy that is amazing on a couple of tracks but absolutely useless on the rest is a good thing. It makes the game interesting. A player, a human person, would know moving a car 9 RQ points would kill it, even if the algorithm says that's where it should sit.
I know you haven't been looking forward to the rarity changes. Why is that?
I think if a car is too dominant, it should be adjusted. I think in most cases, tweaking it by 2 points would be enough. It would certainly be a start, and that car could always be tweaked again if those 2 points were not enough. But big jumps are really dangerous in the game. Jumping 10 RQ in one go seems unnecessary. When a car dominates, it's useful. When it moves up in rarity, it becomes one of the many cars. If it moves up too far, it becomes useless. There will always be a car left behind which takes its place, the new dominating car. Thus the whole rarity activity is pointless. One dominating car is replaced by the next one. It's an endless loop.
What do you want to see in the future rarity changes?
Very little. I would like a handful of low RQ legendaries to drop to epic, and that's about it. The big changes I think that need to be done are just handling changes, not rarity changes. The majority of standard tyre legendaries are beaten by the epics too easily. Adding 3 points to the handling of the Volvo, the 3 BMWs and the 2 Audis would make them more desirable and worth upgrading. The same goes for the RQ85 Chevrolet Beast off-road truck. I have 3 fuses in mine, 3 upgrades, and it still loses to pretty much all the epic off-road trucks. It's not right, but I don't want it to drop to epic. Just adjust its made-up handling figure so it's better than the truck's 10 RQ less than it. Hutch can do that because that handling figure is made up by them. It's not a real world stat. The rest I don't care about. All those RQ65 epics are useless, but I don't want them clogging up the high RQ ultra rares. They are better sitting at the bottom of the epic list, where we know not to look for them. If you move them all up to RQ64, they will still be poor, but now they're going to be in our way.
Interesting. Thank you for joining me today on this special Sunday night news episode.
No problem. Thank you.
That is all the conversation for this week. Please do have your say in the comments below. Have a successful week. Good luck with the Tri-Series finals tonight. And I will see you back here next Sunday night.